Greetings, everyone. Please go on to make sure everything's set. Okay, I decided. Oh, I've been thinking about it. Covering some other games. I'm thinking about covering Age of Empires 2 once again, as well as eventually when Age of Mythology Retold finally comes out. I'll probably be covering well. But please give a moment to make sure everything's set on. Going live stream going, so it should be a thumbnail. Or there it is. It's good to go. Everything good to go. So, I'm gonna get started. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the bottom or just left side as the red Georgians. We have Dr. Ektoriho on the right side as the blue Mongols. We have DS, not allowed to say that word, Negro. That is the Spanish word, because who knows which country these guys are from. Either way, we do have Blue Scout heading down south. Let's go to fast forward a little bit since the early eco phase, since it's just people collecting up the initial resources. We got full cart scouting around. I'll probably just cover the civilization bonuses. It's been a while since the last cover Age of Empires 2, so I'm a little bit rusty. Is the volume good? Yes. Georgians, defensive and cavalry civilization. Start from your court, which does act as a natural resource drop-off. Fortified churches and villages provide villages an 8-tower radius of 10 plus 10% work rate, so very nice. Units, villagers receive 50% less damage when fighting from higher elevation, so better high ground benefits. Cavalry generates 5 HP per minute, 10, 15, depending which age. Unique unit is a Moltsepa Cavalry, which I believe is a horde unit. They do better when there's other nearby knights and Moltsepa units nearby. 7 powers is increase the attack damage of your defense buildings and also have some piercing arrows, similar to the Scorpion. And Kuria Cavalry units take 15% less population space. Looks like both players now have reached the age 2, or at least one of them has. And of course, reduced repairs actually is quite nice for keeps for a team bonus. Mongols, fan favorite. You get oops, that's the wrong button. Cavalry Archer civilization. Cavalry Archers fire faster. Scout and Zipline Lancers get plus 20% health in Castle and Imperial. Hunters walk 40% faster, so the hunts work even better. Magidai Cavalry Archer, an excellent Cavalry Archer, which does bonus damage for siege. Nomads makes it so you don't lose population housing space. Drill works each workshop to move faster, and your scouts can scout better. He does have this mill here. He may have been herding some of those deer towards the mill. He established a mill there also for the berry collection. They're a food source, not exactly a great food source. Remember that. We do now have a market going on. Oh, do we see? Got some resource reserves, food and gold. I think blue may be eyeing for a fast castle. And we got some scouts harassing the blue villagers. So blue's eyeing for some aggression. Looks like the Mongols are eyeing for a fast castle. Or they say faster castle. Stockpiling decent amount of resources. We have no military troops just yet. Got a blacksmith on the way. And he will find a single villager. Villager does go down. Was completely encircled by the scouts. We got a single man with a pointy stick. Pointy sticks are very good. Red's moving back around. Or not. Got another scout here. He's putting some basic walls there, trying to cut up the berries, trying to prolong not needing farms, because farms tend to get expensive real quick. Oh, and we do have the Castle Age going. I was just checking up on the resources. So Castle Age is on the way at this point in time. He may want to eye a military structure too, so he can start utilizing Castle Age. Probably Knights would be the best at the moment, due to the fact that he is fighting against archers and scouts. Steppe Lancers have a little less armor, so Knights should be a little bit more reasonable in the situation. Regardless, oh, keep on hit that button. It's by habit, I click on the button if I want to read something. Of course, their Steppe Lancers and Scouts both get increased health, will both be useful, but a Light Scout upgrade requires, well, an upgrade to say the least. And if he's, then there's no real reason why to age on up if you could just build Scouts immediately. He's probably eyeing for either Knights or Steppe Lancers. And I think Knights would be generally better. They're better brawlers, while Steppe Lancers is more of a good support unit for other cavalry. I don't think cavalry archers would be great against these scouts. Taking time to build a house here. And he's not cool. Let's see. He is going for a stable. I can invest stability in his life. This one, there's a bunch of angry men at his gates, or walls. Villagers migrating around. Looks like I'm set up a proxy tower around here to help start hitting these nearby villagers with their wood. Something getting attacked here. We've got a Tiga. Not a Tiga Panzer. Wrong game. Knight deployed on the field. Of course, he is going to be well numbered. The scouts will probably win out in this fight. He only has 2-2 armor. He does have a blacksmith on the field. Another 19 point of field. Right now, archers have 5 damage. He has gotten the flushing of the grade. Plus 1 damage and range. Those ate some of those arrows there. Nice move around. You have a proxy blacksmith, as well as proxy archer range. Fresh pair of villagers trying to build up that house. He is trying to focus on the barracks. Got a Jordan Knight on the field, maybe not to engage. It's H2 units versus H3 units. Both melee armor and range armor wouldn't be that bad. Wait, no, that's the wrong Age of Empires game. Cavalry armor, I should probably just generally say. Oh, I thought he had... Yeah, there's a blacksmith. I'm still used to casting Age of Empires 4, where that's separate upgrades. So on this game, it's more separated based on cavalry and infantry. Let's see, he can get up to level 2 melee armor for his, or armor for his cavalry, which should be quite nice. But spearmen mostly deal their damage and bonus damage, so it's best if he does not really eye to go for armor upgrades in that situation. Melee upgrades may be a little bit better. They have 10 damage. Plus 2 melee damage would make their health a bit more divisible. Plus 1 will not have 45 health. 1 plus 1 damage is 11, and then it will go to 44 if he gets in 4 hits. If he gets both plus 2 melee damage, then he will take them out 1 less hit, which may be very important. So we do now some proxy siege workshop there, pulling out some battle rams and scorpions, providing pretty good siege here. Scouts trying to keep their distance. Spearmen up here. Bit of battering ram hits there. His villagers big against the battering ram to make him prove a little bit better. Scorpions apparently effective versus villagers, so just trying to shoot a giant bolt into their back. Like that again. Still got a couple villages, red villages here. We do have, of course, the outpost in the region. The outpost, the watchtower, maybe garrison with regular archers, because I don't know what happened to them, and I don't see any archers here, so we may have garrisoned them. Getting good hits there on those villagers. Slowly whittling on down. You can always keep those villagers inside the town center in order to get some health regen. Not great health regen, but a health regen. Right now, red is pulling out melee armor, as well as more scouts and spearmen. Spearmen straight forward. Veterans have negative melee armor, so the spearmen do just fine against them. Scouts from over on the scorpions. Veterans to go down. Nice engagement villagers. Spearmen are doing a good job engaging. One spearman does go down there. Still got some good fire support. Maybe some mangonels wouldn't be half bad. But scorpions are effective versus spearmen. You wouldn't think that a anti-infantry siege weapon would be good against infantry. More spearmen being pulled on out. He is not doing any villagers at the moment. And right now the villager count is actually in favor of red by a significant amount. Blue has not been building a whole lot of villagers himself. They've been slowly getting whittled down. Some did in fact go down entirely. Blue's doing a good job, has a pretty good kill to death ratio. At this point in time, it's hard for red to deal with age 3 knights. I think red may be on the age on up, but at this point in time, he doesn't have much resource whatsoever. Now we got a Mangonel here. Polish decided to barrage down some of those villagers. But right now, just trying to destroy the towns that the repair cost is actually going to be very nice right there. Knights engaging, spearmen. Got good enough spearmen here. Spearmen nice to go down, but still not for red. There's way too many siege units here. They did not take out all the knights. I'm sorry, so as that scout escaped out there, I could have sworn some of the scorpion bolts would have took him out. Counselor are seeing more fire, using a lot of wood to repair it on up. Mule cart there. Can't repair, out of resources. More spearmen being employed on out. There goes the town center. House does go down there. I think that's at this point in time it's going to be the end of the game for red. He's starting to migrate up north. Currently, red still has more villagers. Blue could try stealing spars by passing villagers to collect from them. Red's making his way up north. Let's cut the wood from the park. And Red's more red structures going down. Got gold being put back up here. Has two mule parts here. Nice engaging. Got another spearman there. But the scorpions can do getting some splash damage there. Spearman engaging. Looks like they're on a hold ground stance, so they don't try to back up and engage. Getting some excellent damage there. And ready to cast some GG now and backs the game. This is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And before I get started, I just realized, or I realized that it sounds a little bit high. I think reducing it by 20% will be great. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Pires 4 replay, or 2 replay. Spawn on the right side as the red melee, we got Black Empire in the foreign name. Spawn as the blue poles, we have Joey the Boncurer, I think, I have no idea. He does scatter deer a little bit. Looks like Blue's gonna be trying to herd a deer. They're like herding cats. Red, he's also herding deer as well. When it comes to, whenever I read civilization benefits, I want to click the button rather than highlight it. The Malay are a naval civilization, so they can really dominate the water here in the Black Forest map. Either way, they have the faster age up, which can save you a bit of villager production time, as well as perhaps you can be greedy and go for more villagers than age on up. Battle defense costs less in Castle Inn and Imperial Age, so elephants. And you get free infantry armor upgrades. They have the Private Warrior, which is a dirt cheap horde swordsman, as well as Force Levy in order to remove the gold cost in place of additional food in Imperial Age, so it makes them an excellent two-handed swordsman civilization. The Poles, they're a cavalry civilization. Villagers get health regen, 4 place mills, which give you a bit of rebate on completing a farm. Nikki is over, which is a armor stripping unit. Looks like Blue Scout did lose that fight. He does trap the Scout, however. And we've got the Wing Hussar, a effective cavalry unit. You can also dirt cheap knights in Age 3, cheap and gold. And we got a Grecian here, so never mind about the Age 3 stuff. We do have Red's villagers trying to break down the wall. He does not want to play the long game. We have a barracks here as well as a blacksmith. He is aging up. Actually, it is Blue who's still aging up. Red has not aged up just yet. Or Blue has not aged up. Red has aged up, going for more villagers, so it's a villager rush. Does he have Bloom? Yes, he does have Loom. We got a tower being deployed on Alt, which help him lock down both this gold and stone deposit. He does have gold back here and no stone back there, but lack of stone's not a huge issue. The backline's gold will be useful. He can perhaps also steal some of his opponent's gold. There are 2 towers open on that gold. And he's going to take time to destroy the wall. We have barracks there. There we go. Blue is now aged on up as a cavalry civilization. We're more specialized in Age 3 cavalry. Will Blue try to wait and age up, or will he try to mount the defense? Blue's going to have some walls here, as well as a house. Red's eyeing for another watchtower here, and this time it will lock down the gold. Go for the gold, I guess. Don't see anything here to help him protect himself in Age. In Age, what's we call it? Age 2 other than +1 damage scouts versus archer. We have a blue outpost here, watchtower. for defense. Some villagers taking some hits there. Some of Red's villagers are going down. Blue's do a good job of microing these villagers back as they get wounded. Some of Red's villagers have gone down. Got 27 versus 27 villagers. Blue's villagers looks like will win out. Red villagers trying to just migrate around the opening again, but the opening has been closed. So they're trapped inside Blue's base. That lady needs to keep running, but does go down to the watchtower. Oops, I hit my microphone. The Red does lose another village there, getting ganged up. Both sides taking quite a bit of village damage. Blue's able to pull back most of the villagers in time. Blue is, however, behind, or is down in village accounts.
Witajcie.
The watchtower is still a very effective tool versus villagers. Clutching now complete, so now this watchtower is +1 damage, +1 range. Take out that watchtower there, so now you can nice and safely collect up gold. And maybe eye for some knights in age 2 or age 3. Now the watchtower going on up. He's from sheep at the moment. Blue's trying to get this watchtower up. Archer's being streamed on in. Right now, Blue is behind by 2 villagers, but good number of Red villagers are a little bit idle, or Red's a little bit scattering. Trying to build that watchtower. Someone gone pretty far away. The watchtower does get deployed in the field, firing away against these archers. Of course, we got this tower over there as well. Red is deploying more archers, not building any more villagers at the moment. Blue is building villagers and nothing else at the moment. He does have a barracks in the field, going for a blacksmith market. We got a full work back here as well. He is also collecting a wooden backline as well, because it's Black Forest, there's plenty of trees. Though not many speak Vietnamese. Villagers push way forward. This tower is garrisoned, this one's not. He does go archer in there. Red looks like he will lose a watchtower. Blue is pulling back his villagers.
Gotów jestem.
As right now, Blue is still pretty far from aging up. Red is even farther. There's quite a bit of infrastructure there. I think he's still trying to put some aggression, but the handful of Blue's defensive towers just being very effective. Does garrison inside this watchtower again. Counter barraging this other watchtower. Does get some damage on those villagers if they try to build up that tower.
Jakieś rozkazania?
Got a handful of folwarks on the field that provide a good amount of food generation thanks to the whatchamacallit rebate on building farm. Or not really rebate, more it pays forward your food. The forward without being forward on the map. I don't know a good pun to go along with that. He's trying to build some more, or collect up some more stone. He's cleaning up the rest of the berries as well. Blue's house will go down before Red's house. And right now, Blue is aging up. Is Red aging up? No, he's not. He's building villagers. And aging up will give Blue quite a advantage. Let's see, will Blue try to maybe go for a castle? Nowhere near enough stone, so perhaps not. But he may not go for cheaper knights. He may just go for not cheap knights in order to... Well, knight's going to be very effective in this situation. He could eye for an early battering ram or two. That wouldn't be half bad, helping engage his watchtowers as well. Guess we'll have to wait and see. He is going for some mining research, gold mining. He's a bit of a gold digger. Huh, no wheelbarrow just yet. Red has not researched wheelbarrow either. Assuming this is functioning correctly, because for last time the cast Age of Empires 2, there was some technologies that didn't really scale up here. Blue has, of course, aged on up. I don't see a stable in the field. Oh, no, we do have a stable. But don't see a battering ram. Got two stables in the field. First knight to pull in the field, and second knight. Blue's eyeing for wheelbarrow. Bring in the plow, and also some cavalry armor. Cavalry armor was quite nice. Right now they're at 2 or 3 armor. This will give them the 4 armor. One knight moved around trying to find a village from the outside. He is taking some damage there from this outpost. There's just 3 watchtowers in this region. More knights being put on the field. Now the knights are at 4 ranged armor, pierced armor. The towers themselves do 9 damage, so they do get some damage onto them. So you can also eye for a monastery, get out monks, so you can pull back the wounded knights and get them healed up, so send them back on in. Don't have to lose knights foolishly. Blue's falling back with some of his knights. Do we see a monastery to build? I don't see any. One of the outposts to go down. Got 2 more outposts behind them. These archers, however, they have 5 damage, so they only do 1 damage against these knights. Not a lot. In fact, the minimum. Knights backing out off do now have monastery on the field. Monk on the way. And now Red has aged on up. His faster age up does become very handy in this situation to help catch up with that age up, of his opponent's age up. He's also head by 4 villagers. Do we see a secondary town center? Maybe a little bit too expensive for Blue at the moment. Now we've got some battle elephants and a battering ram. First monk almost on the way. Monk out. Conversion. Deletes it. Very good. When I saw the battle elephants, oh, that should be very useful against these wounded knights. They're like, oh yeah, there's some monks. Monks are the hard to counter the elephants. The elephants were not a good call by Red. I don't know, he probably may have not seen that monastery all too well. If he did, he knew then he should not have gone for monks whatsoever. Can I decide to get atonement? Actually, Blue cannot get atonement, so his monks can't convert his opponent's monks. Red can, so Red could go for monks to convert his opponent's monks, so his elephants can go around a bit more freely and not be converted. These elephants don't want to hear about the Poles, Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now got a keep or castle now being put out by Red. I'm just getting all the Age of Empires 4 terms up mixed up with this game. Maganel gains quick damage there onto the watchtower. Castle under construction. It is walled in. Monks going for some conversions. He did find the villages that are being converted. 1, 2. gets converted. Red's castle will go on up. Battery trying to advance. We've got the battle elephants engaging. He's got his conversions done. He can. The battle elephants can push the way forward. And the castle is complete, but I don't think Myrtle Holes has been researched. So the monks will keep their distance, try to convert these elephants at range. These knights have been healed on up. Got a house here. A great home, great real estate, nice wide open place for a front yard and a backyard. Just be careful with the elephants. They're trampling through a bit more than just crops. Now we've got some red knights pulling the field to engage the Mangonels. The Mangonel does go down. Knights engaging the battle elephant. Red's knights being pursued. Got a house or mining camp there. Not a full wall in, but it'd be difficult to traverse that area. Right now, Red has a decent amount of resources stockpiled on up. Blue has a decent amount of stockpiled units for resources as well. Perfect rituals. By himself an archer, he shall be very instrumental, some may say. Deletes that night. Blue's taking time to seize the stone deposit. He may be trying to eye for a defensive castle. He's having trouble. No, he's coming out of the stone reasonably well. Let's see, when it comes to stone collection, Blue almost has enough stone to get his castle up. We do now have H4 for Red. Trebuchets would be very useful. Blue is not aging at the moment, so Blue will need to age up as soon as he can, because when his opponent's trebuchets start engaging, he's going to be in a very bad position right now. He's starting to age up now, but Red has a faster age up, so Red will have probably a solid minute to engage his opponent's stuff with trebuchets. Blue's castle now being built. Villager numbers are quite similar. The local doggo here needs some head pats. He's a little bit hungry for them. And Blue's building a castle. There's the age up. Relics are being picked on up. Either side has claimed the relic, but I think it's Blue or Blue's gonna obtain those relics due to we had the person selected. We heard the relic pick up some notification. Blues keep low to shore that outpost, no problem. Red's claiming that very large stone deposit center. Trying to get a conversion there, unsuccessful. Trebuchet now engaging the blue keep. I just realized something as well. The damage effect is applying to the horses as well. The horses are getting wounded, and the elephant. We do have some oblique now being pulled in the field, which is sort of interesting. Might use that against structures. So it's something at the moment until he gets his age up to get out some trebuchets. Blue's castle now being repaired on up here. We do still have stone being all has been seized. He has a decent number of knights in this region, just providing a bit of escort. A bit more stone and gold up here as well, but he's trying to get that stone. He's having trouble letting up this stone deposit here. It's still plenty of stone there, almost hardly any of it has been collected on up. I'll say at least 80% of the stones right there. Another trebuchet being blown field, but this time it's Blue's. Red has two in the field. Blue's going from the second one. Red is not eyeing for any more, going for wheelbarrow and some more blacksmith research. Honey Camp does get siege on down. This blue trebuchet maybe eyeing for counter barraging. Scores direct hit on the red's trebuchet. They're pretty stacked up, so Blue's accuracy could be pretty high due to how much they're stacked up. And Blue's castle is about to going down. X2 Rock should take it out. Looks like Blue's Trebuchet does take a shot there. And Blue got unlucky with those barrages while his... no, he actually redid a target toward the castle, at least with one of them. We don't see a second castle in the field for Blue. You could either doing something stupid and attack his opponent's base directly, bypass his opponent's fortification. Right now he has hardly any defense. In fact, now think about it, he doesn't have a whole lot of military units in the field, does he? The castle has a single village on the inside. Blue's another trebuchet. He is long distance collecting that stone mine.
Rozkazania?
Now got some Brambit warriors. They're going to spam on out. They are, of course, a half population melee unit, which are dirt cheap, but you pay what you get for. They have 30 health. The village has less health than them. Hopefully, do have the armor ripping effect. These guys have 3 armor at the moment. I don't know if that would make a big difference. Let's see, 8 damage, so go from 3, or 5, 6, 7, then 8 damage. These guys are relatively fast as well. Villagers being hit there, they can hide inside the watchtower. Got now the Cavaliers advancing, they should be pretty effective against these units. But his opponent's walling and everything. House scaffolding does go down. Brambit warriors engaging. The keep, however, is in a good angle to engage. He does have bottom arrow research. Trebuchet starting to overrun. Blue may have a successful breakout here. Red point does not have murder holes. Nope, murder holes not researched. He's stopped being a monster, he goes straight for the castle. We got a backline castle here, so something on stone. Castle takes some fire. Monk does get conversion off, so Red has a Cavalier engaging. We see ballistics. No, we do not see ballistics research just yet. Both those blue paladins or Cavaliers go down. Red's Cavalier straight forward, and his castle has 16 bullets from inside, so it has a lot of extra arrows going. More Brambit warriors from on the field. Red's village trying to get out of the castle now. They're dying for their repairs. Blue's battery ends up getting some body blocking issues, which are actually negatively affecting Blue rather than Red. Blue's Cavaliers push forward. The village move inside the castle now. All Brambit warriors on the field. And all those Cavaliers go down. The castle has been saved. He only has like 1 villager remaining, a very wounded one. He could stick around and repair it on top. Oh, he has no villagers on the inside. Who's now going for a defensive castle now? Does he have ballistics or murder holes? No murder holes, no ballistics. Brambit warriors are cheap and they're also fast. Good raiding unit. Oblique are in the region. Not actively engaging. Monks are inside of the keep now, the castle. Blue hold on for now. Does have secondary towns on the back line. Blue does have 110 bullets for spawns in 91. It does have decent economic advantage. Got some more forwards here. Red's pulling out castle here. Just a third attempt at Blue. He's spotting Blue go down. Red's villagers trying to migrate around. Blue's actually running out of real estate on while his bulwarks. So this may be a relatively big loss if the castle does get built. And now the Cavaliers need to engage those units. He was going to lose town center. Red's going to lose some villagers here. And looks like the castle will not go up. It had like 1% remaining. 2% remaining. Karambit Warriors engaging does have the converted Cavalier there as well. They will all be picked on off. Karambit Warrior does go down there. Blue has one trebuchet trying to counter barrage for Red's trebuchet. Both sides' castles are quite wounded. Red's trebuchet, Blue's trebuchet does take out one of those Karambit Warriors. Both players in H4 got mass Karambit Warriors for Red. No villager production. We're gonna run the trebuchet now. Cavaliers engaging, but they will get report by the castle. Cavaliers engaging. So good number of Karambit Warriors. Got some bombards in the field. And maybe got here for Blue to get 46 as well as murder holes and the amount of Karambit Warriors on the field. The Cavaliers are good as well. Looks like Blue's villagers are out of gold there. Currently right now, Blue has to obtain 4 relics, so despite all the aggression gets him, he has 4 relics. So in the long game, he will start even out. And this gold deposit here has largely not been touched by both players. Trebuchet's engaging Blue's castle now. The proxy barracks does go down. Bombards engaging the keep. Bombards are excellent counter siege weapons. Karambit Warriors charging way forward now. They will overrun the bombards. No response there from Blue's Cavaliers. Protect his bombards. He will lose all of them. That's expensive loss. Redemption research. What's it? Red's going for some monster research. He's going for block printing now. Red's keep has gone down. Red's going for a proxy barracks once again. Right now, the villagers are heavily in favor of Blue. The longer the game goes on, the better Blue will be off. You may want to get some of these external bulwarks and extra defense, walls or keeps or castles or something. Town Center is not bad for that as well. Search for Karambit Warriors. Now like how they put on the field by Blue. He's also now going for his Hussar research. I don't know if he's gotten his castle research for a cheaper cavalry. Karambit Warriors stringing on in, Cavaliers intercepting. I don't know where Karambit Warriors are there, but of course they are low quality unit. Some of these nice new fights are big on now. Got voices, audio lines go off everywhere, including the local doggo, demanding some head pats. Karambit Warriors got some of these villagers. More Karambit Warriors charging on in. Does he have the elite Karambit Warriors? No, he does not. And you know, actually, I don't know. I think Red made it back to the game. Yep, Red did back to the game. This ain't great saying. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started next replay, I do audio a little bit more. Should be good. then the music changed. Also, there's another thing I want to do. Is there any way to reduce the camera panning with the mouse? I don't think I can. I'd rather just make sure I maintain with my arrow keys. Just scroll speed. I'm pretty sure if I were to do that, yep, I can't even do that with the buttons, so it's not separated. Yep, that should just work fine. Greetings everyone, and Gray here with another Age of Empires 2 replay. So on the top of the left side is the yellow Sicilians. We have Lucifer, without the F with a PH. So on the bottom right side is the blue Britons. We have Composure. And I'm still trying to get the audio balancing just right. It's a little bit too loud. That should work fine. As that music is actually quite loud. Either way, when it comes to civilization bonuses, the Sicilians are infantry and cavalry civilization. Start with plus 100 stone, fortifications build 50%. Fortifications build 50%, and towns build 100% faster. I don't know why that just seems like it should just say fast and faster. Land military units, except cheap weapons, who receive 33% less bonus damage, so less counterable. Farm units, farms upgrades provide additional food. Donjon replace the Tower Watch line and get the Sergeant, or Surgeon, available in Age 2. Another thing is First Crusade, each town spawns 1-time batches Surgeons, and Helper gives Knights extra armor. Transport ships, not important. Not even a tiny little pawn on this map I can see. For the Britons, of course, they are the famous foot archer civilization. Town centers cost 50% less wood starting in Castle Age. Wood archers, except skirmishers, get +1 range in Castle Age, additional range in Imperial Age. Shepherds, so collection of sheep, is 25% faster. Longbowmen is their unique unit. Yeomen, +1 foot archer range, +2 tower attack. And Warwolves, tributaries do blast damage, and the archery range is 10% faster. So you know the Britain player is going to go for ranged units. You have scouts and man-at-arms spawn in the field. Some player eyeing for a nice rush. The man-at-arms only have one range arm moment. He does not have fletching course research just yet. A little bit too early for it. No, the English players will go for archers, so may want to start deploying out counter-archer tactics. Can Sicilians get Gamberson? Yes, they can. And arms engaging, Spearman will draw some fire for him.
A vostro servizio.
Looks like these guys are falling back. Took a little bit of damage there. You can throw them in the town center to get healed them up. Oh wait, yeah, yes you can. I don't know why I second guessed myself on if you could or couldn't. You can't put cavalry in there, and only cavalry keeps. We got a good decent amount of foot archers, skirmishers, and a spearman, and a scout on the field. We have now some yellow infantry units, archers and skirmishers. Scout here as well. More archers being pulled up by yellow, or red, or blue is eyeing for more archers himself. Trying to make the Britain player not age on up. After all, most of Britain's benefits come in Age 3. But the faster shepherd speed is also an Age 2 benefit as well as Age 1. However, it is also a limited buff or bonus because you will eventually run out of sheep and pigs and cows or whatever livestock on this map. Goats. Scout will spot this for us. A bit of high ground here from the utilize. Does roll a miss there. Yellow does split off his ranged units from his melee units. Scout will get an attack there, getting some attacks, or see a bit of fire there as well. One man at arms does go down, another man at arms may go down as well. Both those units go down there. Very nice. All of yellow's melee units to go down, just leaving a handful of range units. Going wall on some of this stuff here. Going for us another stable.
Ready.
Got a decent number of archers here still in the region for yellow. Won't be really advancing towards the town center. That's some skirmisher, another skirmisher pull in the field. Got a scout here as well. Going for a scout, skirmisher is probably a good idea for yellow for defense. It's probably a little bit too... Sergeant's probably not a good possibility. He does get some units inside the town center, so he can start firing away. Just villagers. Archers coming for a nice flank there. Yellow's scout does take some damage. Yellow's archers are just trying to engage. Nice on the micro them to dodge. Gains some great damage there. Blue's army starts to disintegrate. And Blue's army does disintegrate. Blue is aging up, getting out his castle age. Of course, he can go all with the Arbalist. Yellow, on the other hand, he can't get elite skirmishers, he can get Arbalists, he can't get all the range armor, and can only get cavalry archers. Can't get Thumb Ring. Oh, that's actually a bit of a problem there. Thumb Ring is actually important research. Prince, however, can get all the research, except for Thumb Ring as well. I suppose on that front, it will be the same. Both players unable to get Thumb Ring. There's Age Up. He needs that crossbow. Crossbow's on the way. You may want to get Bodkin Arrow going as well. Both players have fletching, of course. No range armor here. No range armor here. Scouts do find some good damage there. Yellow Scout, another Yellow Scout does go down. He does have the high ground advantage. Quickly snipes there. There's a crossbow, and that's going to cause some big issues.
Yay.
Bodkin
Ready.
Arrow now research as well, so now these crossbowmen has a mass spike. Having 8 range is significantly greater than 5. Yellow, hopefully it's going for a good number of skirmishers. He is aging up as well. He needs skirmishers or knights. Even then, knights have a bit of trouble due to the amount of volume fire. It will take a bit of time to generate those knights. Get out knights and get out cavaliers, and like cavalry, not hussars, not paladins. Get bloodline, you can get husbandry. If he's trying for the stable, he could try getting the blacksmith research going. Yeah, let's get the +1 range armor now. Arms being set ablaze. Watchtower or dungeon's not going up. Is that a resurgence? Dungeon now pulled on the field. And he is going for Surgeons. They are a pretty fast producing unit.
Pronto, Sonia.
He's garrisoning on the inside. One Surgeon on the field. Engage these couple crossbowmen. They do have 4 range armor, which is pretty nice. He right now is one that has 7 damage. So they take 3 damage per bolt.
Comandi. A vostro servizio.
Some more blacksmith research, get them a bit more armor. He has +1 armor. And +2. You also try perhaps the man at arms line for the Gamberson. Instead of firing away. Mangonels or Scorpions? Scorpion. Here comes the Surgeons. Great micro there by the British player. Great hit there, or Breton player I should say. He is dodging the British bolts.
Si. Comandi.
Good dodge there. Does eat a little bit. Scorpion getting some good damage. Great hits there. Nice thing about the maximum range of the... Oh, another good hit there by the Scorpion. The Scorpion's been getting its shots. Nice thing about the increased range of the crossbow, I was going to try to say is, thanks to increased range, they have a bit more time to dodge the bolts.
Ordini.
Got these villagers moving around. One of the British player has... He does have ballistics, very good. Got a handful of skirmishers here. Hopefully yellow gets the elite skirmishers. What is blue currently eyeing? He has more crossbow in the field. Wheelbarrow and monks being pulled in the field. He so far has obtained 0 relics. He's going to try to obtain the relics now. Currently, blue has seen only the central relic in the map. Though he's gotten a good amount of the center actually scouted out. So it's a pretty safe bet where the other relics are. Just go to the 4 corners of this earth. Let's take out those units there, even though in the high ground. Yellow has seen this relic here next to the bastard of a zebra and some of the ostriches. Some premium emus.
Si.
More villages being built. He is eyeing for a bit melee damage, going for some more surgeons. He's eyeing for surgeons, looks like. And nice about these dungeons, since they are mass producible, he can deploy them out and act as a bit of a deterrent for the crossbowmen, as well as a way to produce some stuff. So, actually a reasonable way to help deal with the crossbowmen. Let's see. No squires, no arson. I don't know if he even has a barracks in the field. He does have barracks in the field. Yeah, let's make this counterattack, just eyeing for surgeons. When the surgeons do go down there, The crossbow numbers are getting quite high. Blue could eye for a castle for defense and maybe start eyeing to get some his castle research going. After all, +1 range on his archers would be very nice, and maybe some longbow to be mixed on in. Great damage there. Monk trying to get first there. Monk gets bolted. Sergeants are closing the distance. You have a converted sergeant here causing issues. They can converted sergeant build dungeon. I actually don't know off the top of my head. I don't know why I once knew that. Designed for a central defensive keep or castle on top of some high ground there. I just love how the scaffolding, the outline on the scaffolding just makes no sense. The crossbowmen are just in the way. There is the castle now being built. The local doggo's getting some bites. He does spot the relic there. He doesn't realize he spot the relic. He does spot this relic here, I believe, as well. Yes, he does. And soon we have 2 out of 5 relics. The last one's down here, which he has seen as well. So he has seen all the relics. And there's an outpost going on up. He's going to pick up this relic now. He has an outpost here, so he realized, oh yeah, I did actually find the relic. He queued moves, a bunch of move orders on his monks in order to spot. Yeah, the crossbow garrison inside of the castle. They're all quite wounded, so maybe we can get them inside the castle to get some health regen. Herbal medicine may actually pay for itself. What's even the cost of herbal medicine? Hang on, I just want curious. What's the cost of herbal medicine? There's a monastery. It costs 200. Crossbowmen are what, 45 in total? Nope, they're much higher. At least 45 gold. 25 plus 45 equals 70. In theory, I think he has enough damage units here to make that worth it. Of course, he has to take time to research it. And that will, of course, be a tempo killer. We got some longbow being deployed on the field, as well as H4 and a hand cart. Starting the village numbers are heavily in favor of blue. Yellow may have not have deployed our secondary towns there. Does not appear to have. He's also pop capped. Got a round of housing being built out there. All good for yellow. He has 3 dungeons, so his plain production structure still has the barracks in the field.
Ready.
Sergeants advancing. They're a little bit wounded. Guy has a Mangonel here to support them out as well. And we do have now the conscription research, as well as chemistry, bracer, and gold. Another castle being built by blue. It's pretty close to being completed. More villagers being tasked onto it. He has expendable number of villagers. He's built a bit of stone walls there. Of course, I don't think it's murder holes research. No, he does not. Here comes the crossman for a flank. If the sergeants go away from the castle will start firing. He is garrisoning some longbow inside of the castle as well. Got a monk rolling. I suppose why build get herbal medicine when we could simply get monks. Yellow sergeants are getting ripped apart there. More crossbow on the way. He has not restarted recent Arbalist. Definitely a high priority upgrade. I saw the gold research for the Britons.
Romani.
Right now his crossbow are at 10 range. So they're getting that really significant number of range. Longbow's also at 10 range, and the elite longbowmen to get increased range. as well as Arbalist. Inverted Dungeon, charging the way forward, drawing some fire, Trebuchets engaging the dungeon, or Surgeons, I just said earlier. Another dungeon now being put on the field. Now got the elite longbow and research in the way. Villagers from going down there. Castle being built, Trebuchets redeployed, hit some dungeon. So we're going to see a mass longbow transition. I don't think Sergeants will be able to get him through. He's still age 3, he's very far from age 11. They have 5 range armor, he's finding guys with even higher damage. He's got 11 and 9. But he's starting to break on through, starting to engage on in. The castle being built there, some conversions, slowing down the other's force. Good micro from blue, however. It looks like the dungeon will go down, but most crossmen have gone down. So we got more longbowmen being pulled out. He also throws quick forward, stabbing the trebuchets down, giving some much vital breathing space, but now got a proxy keep for castle here. And Yellow does back the game now. This Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Oh, we got the llamas with their weird sound effects. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 2 replay. So on the right side as the red Japanese, we have John Slode. On the left side as the blue Turks, we have a period. Of course, this map has llamas, or at least, and llamas make that weird sound, and some turkeys. When it comes to Japanese, they're a bit of a Swiss Army knife civilization, such as they can get fully upgraded cavalry archers. It's a weird thing, but they can get great cavalry archers. No civilization benefits for them, but fully upgraded cavalry archers is relatively rare. Let's see, fishing ship stuff, not important. Actually, there is a number of ponds with some shortfish, so there's a possibility he could buy a fishing boat or two, but that'd probably be a bit too expensive. Mills and lumber camps and mining camps cost less, which is nice. Nothing too significant, but is quite nice. Very Swiss Army knife. And infantry attack faster, starting in feudal age. Cavalry archers get +2 attack. Wait, they got a cavalry archer benefit now? Huh, what patch added that? I remember that. It's been a while since the last cast Japanese. Cavalry archers gets +2 attack versus archer, so now they're also more of a counter archer. Parthian tactics give them a bit of range armor as well, so it is quite significant. We got maybe a drush being put out for the Japanese. We got a drush for red as well. But that was Japanese. So both players may be eyeing for a bit of a drush. So Japanese have now even better cavalry archers. Fully upgraded cavalry archers are more or less an anti-archer themselves. Parthian tactic is +2 range armor, and they get what? A lot of range armor through all their upgrades. Yeah, they can get also all the range armor as well. Like, they get a significant range armor, just leave it simple as that. And against the Turks, they are gunpowder civilization. Gunpowder units get increased hit points. Researching gunpowder technologies costs 50% less. Chemistry is free. Gold miners work 20% faster, which is very nice. The scout line get +1 pierce armor. The light cavalry and hussars upgrades are free. So there you have a decent light cavalry civilization. Janissaries are their unique unit. A unique unit is Sipahi, which is cavalry archers get +20% health, and artillery gets +2 range to bombard towers, bombard cannons, and cannon galleons. And of course, faster producing gunpowder units. So they're a good light cavalry unit civilization, cavalry archer civilization, as well as gunpowder civilization. There comes the Drush. Oh, no scout will go along with them. The scout's way up here, scouting for them. Who knows that his opponent has done a good job walling everything in. We got a nice circular town center civilization design. I like the circle look, though it does need to fix that hole, but the town center is right here, so it can provide coverage from this angle as well as from this angle.
Evet.
Palisade wall under fire. Blue does have a barracks on the field, but currently playing out nothing. Does have some skirmishers on the field. Of course, their damage is not great. 2 right now. And arms have 1 range armor, so they take 1 damage per spear. Of course, flushing will increase double their damage against these men arms.
Evet.
Do we see? Oh, there's a down spearman of some sort.
Emret.
Not sure that was a skirmisher or a spearman, but it looks like blue scout or red scout is not trapped there. And red's now falling back home. A little bit wounded. And nope. Yeah. Not wounded enough to warrant to fall back home. Good chill, try to apply some pressure there, try to find an opening, if not make an opening. Blue's going for more villagers. Right now the villager count is slightly in favor of the Japanese. I'm just going back to the fishing boats. We got 4 shore fish here, so maybe worth to build a handful of fishing boats here. Just not too many. And no, that's still pretty expensive. And arms moving around, trying to find another opening. Scout here.
Evet.
Blue's counterattacking with a good number of skirmishers and a spearman. And arms engaging the blacksmith. This wood line is pretty consumed, doesn't want to create an opening just yet. Got Blue's units now pushing along the right side. We also got a watchtower here. Interesting. Japan can get a pretty nice defensive upgrade. The Yasama. The towers get a couple extra arrows. He is building handfuls of stone walls. They really want to make sure this area does not get breached. Them stone walls not too terribly expensive, so it's probably a good investment. Even if they're just fighting against scouts, spearmen, and skirmishers. Spearman and Scout now engaging that wall segment there. Got red aging on up. A handful of knights wouldn't be half bad. They can get it up to cavaliers and light cavalry. Of course, their infantry can be fully upgraded as well. Just only they can't get are the Eagle Warriors. And arms slicing through the walls there. The increased attack speed can be very nice upgrade through these walls. Castle now complete for red. Blue. Is blue aging up? Blue's almost completed aging up as well. Has a couple more villager advantage as well. It's going for more archers.
Mazuro.
Now there's Castle Age. Secondary towns that are now being constructed there on the gold mine and university. Red is currently not eyeing. Oh, wait, is that a town center? Yes, it is. We also got a third town center, so Japan's eyeing for a triple town center, so you will start skyrocketing villagers. Blue has better map control, so you can perhaps grab the relics. Yep, now got University on build, the town center's almost built. Outpost being destroyed. Monster. How slowly being peeled apart, one board at a time. Decent number of crossbows spawn field. Has Bodkin arrow. It has one range armor. Red has not gotten any range increase. Does not have fletching yet. We got monks and mangonels in the build queue. The red's playing a bit greedily, trying to go with the eco. Mangonel plot on the field. Crossbow moving around. Monk trying to conversion of that light cavalry. Unsuccessful. Here is the Mangonel. Finds a volley. Rolls a miss. Good dodge there. Does a couple arrows. Blue probably does have ballistics research. That's why he built the university so quickly. More or less a mandatory upgrade. You just have a stomach can't getting it in H2. As well as H1. Everybody wants
Emret.
ballistics in H1. Who doesn't want free ballistics in H1? Villagers pretty forward. We got, of course, a couple housing here. May I for a proxy castle somewhere, or maybe just proxy production? Actually, no. Blue has no stone stored on up, so I'm not sure what he's eyeing. Oh, yeah, he's eyeing for another town center next to a stone deposit. Blue is trying to pick up these relics. That's a scout there.
Evet.
Got some crossbows on top of this relic. The man-at-arms will find these crossbowmen.
Hazır ol.
Looks like those crossbowmen took a couple nasty volleys from the Mangonel.
Evet.
Looks like the man-at-arms do not find this crossbowman. And now got two monks going down. Mangonel rolls a miss. Good dodge. He has an outpost here for spotting. Fires. Rolls a miss there. When you force on the ground like that, only the primary rock actually does damage. The other ones actually just do nothing. He is doing a good job of dodging those for rocks. You may want to get a little bit closer. Of course, that means he'll take a bit more damage and get out of the village to be a bit more exposed. Does even dodge the skirmisher, very nice. Outpost goes on down. Another Mangonel. If he desinks their attacks, that'll be harder to dodge. Skirmisher goes down, gets stoned to death.
Emret.
Now the man-at-arms still move around. Blue has
Alright.
picked up a relic. In fact,
Puzzle.
the man-at-arms could find them. They don't have the greatest of vision range, and they may be on just general move orders. Red is now pop capped. Right now, blue has clean one relic. Got 2 left on the map, so maybe a third in his hands as well. And red's monk down here will not find any relics. Oh, there's a last relic in a very cinematic spot, I should add. The Relic of the Lake, which is not as prominent as the Panzer of the Lake. We got a very large number of siege weapons for the Japanese. When it comes to their siege weapons, they can get onagers, They can't get siege engineers, they can still get siege engineers. Siege engineers is probably, if you have to choose one between the two, siege engineers would be better. They can also only get capped rams and not siege rams. That's a lot of siege there. They can get heavy scorpions. We got a scout here. Scorpions do get a bit damage there. Mangonel gets a great shot there on the Reds villagers. Reds villagers takes a miss. Does take out that one. Villagers takes more rocks here, but one villager does get converted. Mangonel's eyeing for a counter barrage. They gotta make sure you don't get too stacked up. Ooh! Friendly fire. Monk gets stoned to death. How religious of him. Crossbowman moving around. But yeah, these villagers are wounded. Mangonel looks like they got a little splash damage there. Nothing there. Blue's doing an excellent job dodging, and now got age 4 for the Japanese. He may be going. He may transition to heavy cavalry archers. Blue has not aged on up, has a lot of gold for an age up, but needs a lot more food from this delicious food. Mangonel is advancing. Fires, misses, and looks like Blue will escape. Got some proxy housing here. Basically, effectively providing vision and slow down his opponent. Houses do have a decent amount of health. Red Mangonel does a good hit there. Does not a good hit there. Blues does live 1 health remaining.
Hazır.
Blue's currently building out nothing at the moment. Red is almost aged on up. Blue has claimed 3 relics. The last remaining relics are up here at the ends of the earth and here. Age up complete. Though he's building on villagers right now, so even if he was an eye for cavalry archers, he probably would have built some cavalry archers in the interim. He's going with conscription, so I'm not sure what he's eyeing overall. Got some Janissaries. The Japanese samurai would be going the same to them. They're the anti-unique unit, the no fun unit allowed. There's the cavalry archers. Of course, let's see, he does not have the heavy cavalry archer research, nor thumb ring, nor anything. Not even, say, ballistics. Both sides have castles. We got a good number of archer ranges here. 2 castles versus 2 capsules. We do now have bombing arrow, ballistics, and trebuchets. Trebuchets are definitely good ideas since he is fighting against castles. His opponent, has he eyed to age on up just yet? He is aging on up, almost complete, going for gold mining. More archer ranges being built now. Villagers migrating up north for the summer. I'm building another castle up here.
Emret,
Got a decent number of crossbowmen here. Let's take out a villager. We got a Vulcan here as well. Of course, Council provides some protection. Rai's not paying attention to this region. He's losing a decent amount of villagers. Currently, Jeffrey Flair still has a superior number of villagers. Castle being constructed up there. Click there's some stone as well. I have not been paying attention to what research being gained on cavalry archers. He's not gotten heavy cavalry archer research. As basic armor, he needs a lot more research going. He needs to gain more archer armor, getting chemistry. He is partying tactics. Janissary is getting some excellent damage there. They are getting counterattacked by the skirmishers. Some of the skirmishers did get hit hard there. Mangonel's going down for blue. Red's down to one Mangonel. All Mangonels are down. Trebuchets engage blue's castle quite nicely. Red's trebuchets are counterattacking. More range armor. Still, I don't see Parthian tactics. These archers still running amok. Need some good damage there. It's up to 10 damage, 7 range with them. Janissaries right now have 7 range, 17 damage. He has not on the elite Janissary research. Go for more blacksmith melee research. And maybe yeah, it looks like I can get some hussars. Can you get hussars out? Yes, he can get hussars. Of course, he gets out technology for free. More cavalry archers push way forward, as well as village trying to blow out another key or castle. This castle's taking some fire though, as well as this one. Castle does go down there. Villagers getting hit quite significantly here. Blue needs to get them into the town center. Blue's losing a decent number of villagers. Of course, he has a decent number of town centers. Trebuchet's now countering, engaging the town center. How's it going down there? Got the bombards moving around. Those winged, or not winged hussars, just hussars with wings, engaging the cavalry archers now. He still does not have the heavy cavalry archer research. Backing on off, he gets some guys inside of the town center. There is heavy cavalry archer research, which will give him a decent amount of health. And now we got the Hussars 3-4, got more castles being built over here. These crossbowmen are still causing issues. He gets Maker ring town bell to get all these villagers inside of his town centers and outposts and all that sort. Hussars have been cleaned on up. You can probably eye these cavalry archers next, and still some more Hussars here. Both sides lost a decent amount of villagers. Red has 133 villagers versus Bloods 121. We also have another conflict over here as well. More cavalry archers against these hussars. Trebuchets and hussars being fought up by blue. Red is, of course, eyeing for more cavalry archers. MP is now trying to go for thumb ring. He has not researched the Parthian tactics just yet. Very large number of cavalry archers here for Red. Hussars are going to park there. He's going for more Hussars now. Hussars advancing. There's a Hussar there by Red. Red can't deploy Hussars. That had to be converted by a monk. Some good damage there. Hussars so straight forward. More cavalry archers being pulled on in. Just gonna stand and fight. All the hussars being cleaned on up. He may want to go from some skirmishers, help deal with these cavalry archers. Blue right now, or red's right now is at pop cap. Blue is far from pop cap. He can, oh no, he can't only get rogue skirmishers, he can't get elite skirmishers. That will cause some issues. And now I got these villagers going down to these cavalry archers, not looking good for blue. He's having trouble remaxing. He's losing these number of villagers. He's almost down below 100. Up north, we got gold being seas, wood being seas. He's collecting a good amount of resources on the map. We got farms down here with a castle nearby. Red's also collecting up this gold here. He's having some damage there. Hussars pull forward. And red does have this choke point 3 locked down. Burks cannot get even out pikemen, so they're stuck with pikemen and spearmen and skirmisher, which is a very big problem. They sort of lack proper trash units at least. Hussars are nice and all, and plus they get additional armor. But still, that's not a one-size-fit-everything solution. He does have all the melee armor. He does only have 2 melee damage. Don't know how much. And that is the end of replay. Looks like blue does back on off. The Sandgrid saying, "Thank you for watching," and on to the next replay. Yeah, I'm not sure what the damage is and invisibility rates in order if you need the +1 damage or not. Oh, this is going to be my last replay I have in store. Greetings everyone, and great here with another H-Fires 2 replays. On the north side as the red Celts, we have YOLO Boy. On as the blue Franks, we have Village Idiot, which Village is also missing an L. Either way, this is a hybrid map. I think it's a mega random map, so there are some fishies that people can claim. Wonder how this hybrid map will go along. Celts are the infantry civilization. Infantry moves faster, lumberjacks work faster, siege weapons fire faster, can't steal sheep, and sheep within 1 Celt unit's line of sight cannot be stolen. Unique unit is Wold Raider. Unique tech, strongholds, castles, and towers fire 30% faster. Castles can heal in a radius. And if you're a Celtica, siege workshop units have plus 40% HP. Blue is, of course, the Franks. Castles cost less. Cavalries have more hit points. No technologies are free. Foragers, the berry collectors, are 50% faster. Throwing Axeman is our infantry unit. Bearded Axe gives +1 range, and surely makes your stables work faster. We got the mass production stables versus the mass production, the Goths of mass production infantry. Both players are claiming up fishies, so both players will get a second dock on the field. One could peel off the sides to get more fish over there. Blue has aged on up, or a pair of fire ships. Red is now aged on up. Let's get back to normal speed. Blue has had his fire ships blood out quicker than Red's. Let's see, the Celts, they can get up to standard fire ships from fast fire ships. And they can get demolition rafts, fully upgraded demolition ships, and get fully upgraded galleons. Shipwright, only no elite bond or cannon galleon, just regular cannon galleons. And that's the Dromo. The Franks can get their fully upgraded fire ships, fully upgraded galleons, demolition ships. They can't get shipwright though, but to be honest, I don't think shipwright will matter all too much. You have a red dock here. I think the villager went down trying to build a house. And Blue's not going to be able to pull out dock over there. He's probably going to try to counter his opponent's fishing industry rather than trying to fish there himself. We got 3 fire ships for red, 2 fire ships for blue. Has a repairer nearby, but doesn't have it repairing. He's got the fire ships up and going. We got 4 fire ships versus 3. We also got the scout here, severely wounded. Now we got a demolition raft. Does go down there. We do now have a demolition raft. I see the juicy target there. Juicy, I mean fish oil target with a lack of fishing ships. Demolition raft here. 2 demolition rafts versus 1. And demolition raft does defeat demolition raft, while demolition raft does take out one of the fire ships. Got 4 fire ships there. They may not look like it, but there is. 3 versus 4. Blue should win out. Plus 1 of reds is severely wounded, while 1 of blues is only regularly heavily wounded. Does find some damage on the fishing boat. More demolition rafts there. Got demolition raft on demolition raft combat. Connect. Demolition rafts have connected. Blue has period 1 on out, but good numbers of fire ships are severely wounded, but got some exposed fishing boats here. Which blue is being a little bit too idle here. Got villagers and more fast fire ships. Or fire galleys. Fast fire ships is the upgraded one. What am I thinking? Poorly, that's what I'm thinking. And red is aging on up, so he's going to abandon the water and eye for the age up. Blue has established dominance in the sea over here as well. This one is untouched. So, there's plenty of fish out of sea there. In fact, if you look here, almost all the fish in this pond has already been claimed. Blue could eye for some, what's it called, fishing traps in this sea here when the fish is all cleaned on up. Red is, of course, still aging on up. Blue is building more villagers. Is not aging up just yet, so red will have a faster castle. And red is the Celt player. What will he eye as Celts? He can go up all the way up to Paladins, as well as Hussars. The cavalry is not too bad. Not having bloodlines is actually somewhat bad. But he can get Paladins. He does not have access to hand cannoneers. Cavalry archers are pretty much off the table. He can get heavy cav, but can't get thumb ring nor parking tactics. So any archer play is going to be limited. Red is pulling out a good number of villagers. Does he have enough? He has enough stone for a castle. Don't quite close the game that way. He has Wold Raiders, which is an anti-cavalry infantry unit, and we've got a salty gator now engaging the villager. He can be aggressive, boy out to perhaps stop the gold. I'm not sure how much he's scouted on this side of the map. He actually does not know about the gold deposit. That's a siege workshop. I think he needs to get a castle off first. See if there's stone. He has not really scouted out much over here. There's a siege workshop. Maganel on the way. What is blue eyeing? Blue's eyeing Castle Age and Spearmen. But some basic walls. Oh, blue's going to try to wall in the siege workshop. He sees a gold mine there. This castle is going to be very powerful. And Maganel deployed on the field. He does build a tiny stone wall there, just in order to ensure the openings created. Spearmen stand away. Spearmen don't have greatest damage versus villagers. He has disrupted a decent number of villagers. Got a scorpion on the field. The thing is below, each additional villager provides initial returns in production and booting. So having a handful of small villages is still very good. Now the town's on the fire from the castle. Got some knights being pulled out. He has siege weapons, so knights will be very effective versus those siege weapons. So he needs to get out some. I suppose the Wold Raiders could do, but I think Spearmen will be better. He can't get Pikemen, he can't get Halberdier, he can't get Squires, but can get Arson and Garrison. There's a Wold Raider. He's moving nice and quickly. Looks like the Wold Raider, those outrun knights, or they're moving the same movement speed. We have another town center pulled out by Blue here. He has lost his town center. His opponent's pulling out the town center to claim his opponent's farms. He may want to hold fire in the farms. It can be fine if it's on fire. Just need to make sure he keeps the farms there. He's starting to collect. He's claiming the farms now. And collect that delicious food. Town center's incomplete. He is going for a monastery here. There appears to be only 4 relics on the field. Not 5, not 6, just appears to be 4. So there's a lesser number of relics. More Wold Raiders are on the field. Blue's losing a decent amount of infrastructure, and Hayes forfeiting a decent amount. Blue's eyeing for more knights, not building more village at the moment. Has building another dock there to collect some fishies. Has a handful of fishing boats here. Fire galleys could be on patrol move. Same over here. Blue's villagers now eyeing to push forward in his opponent's town center and eyeing to build a castle of his own. So they're doing a base trade. And this time he has a good escort of knights, which could take out some of these lone villagers. Of course, the vision in this area may not be great. Here a monk trying to convert something. Castle going on up. Got a siege workshop here. Maybe I'll have some battering rams. Wold Raiders here. He may have spotted the relic. Does get signed to the village inside those town centers. Dock being set up ablaze. Castle does get built. Looks like it is in range of the town center. No fletching even been researched just yet. Another siege workshop being built. Got another mining camp there. And there's actually a decent amount of gold there that Blue can steal. There's a decent amount of gold back down here as well, but it seems a little more scattered. Yeah, most Blues literally spawns as the ends of the earth. Well, Red spawned a little bit more congested right there. Congested can be quite good, unless it's overran, then it can be quite bad. In this case, you can make access to your opponent's stuff. Relic being obtained here. Got some walls here. Quite a bit of Blue's infrastructure has been fully destroyed. When it comes to housing space, looks like Blue has plenty of spare housing. Red has plenty of spare housing, but they both have a max population of 115 at the moment. No need to build more until you come close. And now got a backlying castle here for Red. He is not eyeing to give up this region just yet. He is trying to build a dock here. He can get inside the town center. I think the town center is in range of these fire ships. Yeah, there we go. Inside the town center. Okay, town center does not do both great damage versus fire ships. There's some damage. I'm used to other Age of Empires games where town centers do also hard counter ships, like in 4 and 3. Red has a dock here now, and has a fishing boat. Not much fish left to claim. Or the fishing boat just managed to escape. Mangonels need to return towards those fire ships. Not getting splashed down. Wold Raider does go down. Now got some fire ships to pull it up by Red. He's going straight for the dock. Blue's collecting some of this gold here. Has a town center and castle here. Red's town center is here. Red still has significant infrastructure here, as well as a castle in the region. Got throwing axemans. Throwing axemans does melee damage at range, so they will do melee damage on these buildings. We got more fishing boats being pulled out by Red, not villagers. Blue Sign 4 has 3 town centers on the field at the moment. He does have one here, here, and here. Civilian count is favor of Red, but Blue has Triple Town Center, and the last time I checked, he is actually building those town centers, so Red or Blue should be able to overcome his opponent. I don't really hold much stock and faith into fishing boats, because they're right now very perishable. Red has University now going on up. I wonder what economic fish upgrades do both players have. Whoops, I hit the button. Let's see. Got crop or the one before crop rotation for the Franks. But when it comes to ships, do not see. Okay, they're down. Nope. Okay. Do the skill net down on the bottom right on the fishing line. Not researched for Blue, while Red is going for H4 right now. Does not have fishing upgrades either. Age up can be very important. It allows Red to pull out trebuchets and help him really push out his opponent's castles. Howdy. And now Blue is aging up as well. A little bit late. He can bring in, well, upgraded throwing accents. It's probably not exactly great. I'm doing good. You, sir? While World Raiders, they can get the Fura Celtica. Plus 40% health points on siege units could be very important in Trebuchet Wars. So that's an important upgrade. He's also going for Pikeman now. He's pulling out Spearman, and looks like Blue casting GG. Yep, looks like Blue does back for the game. Up, that's Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. So that was my last replay, wasn't it? That is my last replay. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to call the stream a little bit early. Or, know what? We can perhaps find a replay from live games. The only problem is you got to be a bit careful when doing it live, because it just, there's actually a slight little stutter into the units when you're viewing it live, so it's going to be a little bit of lower quality. But let's see if we do one how it works. Sort of go down a little bit. Mega random, that sounds fun. We got Poles versus Vikings, seems reasonable enough. On a Nomad map. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another H-Powers 2 replay. So, well, here, and here we have Soldatito de Polomo as the red poles, and so as the green Goths we have Tongan 42. Oh, Red's Water Buffalo could be captured. No, it does not. Green is signed to Plows Town Center here. Red is signed to Plows Town Center here, so it's going to be a left versus right map. This is a mega random map in which a mega random nomad, which got to be a bit more chaotic, which also means there's a lot of food on the field, more so, as well as a bunch of tiny gold and stone deposits. A treaty has ended. see relics. There's a good number of relics on this variation of the map, on this mega random map. A lot of wood, but most on the side, and a lot of these water buffalo making a lot of sound. There's a lot of food in the map, isn't there? We got the rhinos being collected. There's also plenty of ibex clean on up. As look at all of these water buffalo. Okay. Bulls have farming research, but there's a lot of natural food in the map, so it's not really that useful. While the Goths, they have much better. Okay, hunters can carry more food. That can be very useful. And hunts last 20% longer. Okay, so the Goths have a really good advantage. Oh, he's also trying to. He was doing a tech there to interrupt the movement of the rhinoceros. But he's going to be eating pretty good and pretty long. And there's a large amount of water buffalo in the field, which means a water buffalo holds more food than sheep. They hold 150 food rather than just 100, so they are very delicious. So both players have a mass amount of food. They're not going to need mills anytime soon. There's no forage on the map, but that's probably perfectly fine. And I'm going to just keep, oh, looks like, and that is, since it was a actual live game we're watching, that was the amount of the buff the replay. So red is advanced fetal age, a bit slower than green. By this point in time, neither side's being aggressive. Of course, we got the market going on up. And we got spearmen pushing way forward. They won't accomplish all too much. Spearmen are generally even inferior to villagers. Oh, he has +1 melee damage. If he gets +1 attack versus buildings. And he does get a report there. Wait, did he research +1 melee damage? Looks like he actually researched +1 melee damage. We got scouts pushing way forward. I was like, do I see free blacksmith research? But no, that's a Bulgarian effect. So yeah, we got aggressive scout play. He's making use of the food and going aggressive scouts. Yeah, the last hunt's lasting longer, so he has a good food reserve. Honestly, Red still has a pretty good food reserve as well. Still got a decent amount of bison here. He's still collecting up those water buffalo. Not gonna need more hunts. There's plenty more hunts in the map. It would be a good idea to start pursuing them. Probably actually use mills. This is a mega random map. You can probably get away with secretive mills and collect some local hunts. Plus Goths, you don't have to be super close to get really good value from them since they have +15 carrying meat. So they can carry, well, enough food for the entire family in one trip. Brings some scouts. Got these scouts finding another engagement here. Red. Got castaways to be completed by the red. He also has enough stone for our castle. So may see a fast castle age. In which he will have access to the cheaper knights, and he may be eyeing for that. His unique unit is Obelisk, which is an anti-armor ripping unit. Plus, he does also have an additional upgrade for Wing Hussar for his cavalry as well. But yeah, I have a feeling he's trying to get out these Sakalakta pillagers to make his knights dirt cheap. We got some green villagers here. They do shank the spearmen. Villagers trying to put out some more walls.
Gotowa wam jest.
We got a bunch of, not stumps here, but chopped trees. Does not get that still. We got another counter here from the poles. Those are standing and fighting, some decent damage there. You've got a knight here, an early knight or two, even though he doesn't get the discount just yet. Won't be half bad. Counter going on up. He still has 620 stone. If he gets a little bit more, he can get out of castle. I'm not sure if a castle actually is going to be really good. He's trying to go for a watchtower here, but he's already fighting against knights. I don't think watchtowers are going to be particularly useful against knights. Spearmen also being shanked by the villagers. These ladies are really angry with that man. He probably owes a lot of child support.
Witajcie.
Scout goes on down.
Gotowa
So those
jest.
villagers starting to go down there. Knight pursuing. Actually, no, none of those villagers go down. He does manage to save them all. Nope, that lady goes down. Scouts goes down, and now Green's village is a little bit pinned there. Green does have more villagers at the moment, probably because he has not aged on up. His farm, however, will start skyrocketing since he has 2 town centers, but only 1 is producing, now 0 is producing. He actually has no food at the moment. That's actually a bit of an issue. He still has some water buffalo here. Going for a castle now. He needs to fix his food income. His age advantage is dwindling. So he will kill off a number of green villagers there. Let's see. We got Castle Age for Kareen as well. As well as going for Bloodlines, more Spearmen. He even stole the Bison. And Red does steal them back. Castle's not complete, has 2 town centers. He has no food. Does he have... Still nobody... Okay, he's going for full works. Has Green been going aggressive with the hunts? No, he is not. This map seems relatively large as well, so there's a bit of a distance between the 2 bases. Has Red spotted... No! Red has not scouted a single thing, really. I think these were like original placement of his villagers. But yeah, Red is still pretty blind. He does not know where his opponent's town center is at. He may seem like the yellow border here. Possibly he saw the yellow border there in the treaty phase, but I'm not sure. Spearman now stabbing down that house. Bit of a home wrecker. Knights moving around. We do have a village trip going down.
Tak.
Okay, he does have loom. More slices hot. Ah, I guess, I don't know why. I thought the +1 damage, that's why. Most of the time you don't really see +1 damage early on.
Witajcie.
And so the +1 armor from Loom allows them to take another hit from the Knights. But since he has +1 damage, he does actually 4-shot, in this case of 2 Knights, 2-shot the villagers. We got some Oblique over here. Oblique are armor rippers, which can permanently remove armor from these Knights. But they can be restored by a monk healing them. And Red still has not fixed his food situation. They have a similar villager count at the moment. Oblique engaging. You can see here, -1/-1. So right now he's down to 1 armor. It affects both melee and range armor. So now even Town Center offers decent fire support against them. We got a good number of Knights in the field. At this one time, you may need to get some Spearmen. Poles can go up to Pikemen, not Halberdiers. You don't have access to Gambesons either. Bit of damage there. And now I got Town Watch and more, and Monks. Monks would be a good counter to the Knight. We got houses creeping away forward, and relics being claimed by Green. He has claimed 4.
Hey, yeah.
There are 2 in that side, so he has 2 monasteries. There's plenty of relics in this field. There's plenty more. Red has a scout in this region. Monk Got a conversion there, very nice. That knight can fall back and go to the monk himself, get healed on up. Well, good idea, seeing how wounded he is. They'll just try and cut some wood down here, very nice. If Green's paying good attention, he realizes his opponent's not cutting wood in this region, so he can probably skim the sides of the map to find those lumberjacks. Does get the town center there. Castle, of course, provides some good fire support. Oh, he deletes them both. Because he didn't want to lose any to the conversion. Now we got light cavalry and the sanctity. He cannot get atonement nor redemption, so he cannot convert opposing monks. Can't get heresy either. Or block printing. Goths are just not good for monks. Does grab a relic and run. The Poles can't get atonement either, nor heresy, but they can get block printing. Villagers gonna go down as well. It's 49 versus 49 villagers. Green has claimed 5 relics. Red has just picked up another one. Got triple towns in here in a nice triangle with a castle in the center of them. Red may want to go for some basic palisade walls at this moment in time. He has not built any palisade walls, and he's just constantly under cavalry harassment. Nor does he have any pikemen. Does get the monk with the relic inside the keep. Scouts are going down. Red is just having trouble with all the cavalry. Green has some monks here and also a relic. He may want to get that relic back home. Red has another town attempting both there, but will be intercepted. Since gold deposits are in small swatches, you have to maintain aggressive control. And every single gold deposit is probably not really worth a keep, unless you really need to keep a single gold deposit here. Light cavalry does take out one of the monks, does kill off the monk in time, or the light cavalry in time. Red make it one of those knights. His opponent does claim some obelisks, and that monk did not convert one of those knights. Must got a little bit unlucky. More villagers being put out by red. More scouts are moving around. Obelix and Nick taking out that monk. Release that Obelisk before it can get reconverted. Heavy plow now being researched.